No, this is unfair.
Order! No mortal questions the position of Lady Justice.
How dare you sell the seat of power to me and still monitor how I sit on it? You do not have such right.
By the powers vested upon me as Judge of the Supreme Court, I hereby find Wasiu Gaddafi Aliyu guilty as charged, and hereby sentenced to death for gross abuse of office, subverting justice, and gagging the press.
If I may, my lord, this honorable court has a sacrosanct duty to deliver judgments as interpreted by the Lady Justice, whom we all answer to. But my lord, that hasn't played out in my own case here today.
I'm sorry, it's a lost case. Even the $40 million you gave to me has been transferred to the federal government, and the source duly documented as evidence against you.
My lord, the goddess of justice does not only listen to what is said, her lordship also pays attention to what is unsaid. My lord, I prefer the infallible judgment of her lordship.
Let us all keep still as we receive the immortal Lady Justice, the goddess of justice, for our infallible judgment for Gaddafi Wasiu Aliyu.
Having considered the case between Salim and Gaddafi, the infallible Lady Justice finds Gaddafi guilty as charged for abuse of office, stealing public funds, buying of votes, subverting justice, rigging of elections, and gathering. Lady Justice also finds Salim equally guilty, which means the law that should kill Gaddafi should equally kill Salim. On this premise, for the sake of true justice and fairness, Gaddafi is hereby discharged, but not acquitted. This judgment by the goddess of justice sets aside every other judgment, and it is final. It is final. It is final.
No, this is unfair.
Order! No mortal questions the position of Lady Justice. Her position, for reasons best known to her, is final.
I don't know how you have gotten to her. I don't know what you have done. But this is unfair. This court has been bought. It's really unfair.
What is really unfair is trying to eat your cake and have it. What is unfair is trying to eat the red porridge of Jacob and still demands the blessings of Isaac. He who comes to equity must surely come with clean hands. You cannot sell your vote to me and tell me how to use it. Even the goddess of justice knows this for sure. I put it to you that you and your sympathizers owe me more than I owe you. It is quite insane that you still expected good roads, basic amenities, infrastructure, and security after settling you for all this. I settled you and your cohorts long before I even took the oath of office. On the face of it, I purchased my farm for 120 million naira. But behind closed doors, I paid a whooping sum of 500 million naira. I paid ward delegates over 500 million naira to get their nod. Yes, I paid local government delegates over 800 million naira to be in their good books. And of course, I paid state delegates over 5 billion naira at the convention, lodged them, and also catered for their transportation. All the aspirants, I paid about 15 billion just to step down for me. I paid dearly for every single vote I got. I settled this nation before they gave me the presidency. And if you haven't gotten your share, then ask your religious leaders, ask your monarch and siblings. I can't remember genuinely getting any vote for free. They were all directly or indirectly paid for. Everyone knew I wasn't qualified for this position, but I was the highest bidder, and they voted for me because I gave them money. As a career politician, I can tell you that the person coming after me will be worse than me if he pays as dearly as I did. How dare you? How dare you sell the seat of power to me and still monitor how I sit on it? You do not have such rights.
But it's not like our votes even counted. It didn't count. God will judge you.
Stop cursing and praying against politicians. God will not judge me without judging you. Stop praying for politicians you sell your votes to die, because they won't die any worse than other citizens would. If God didn't kill or judge Jacob for stealing what is rightfully sold to him, then he won't judge us any differently. If God is angry with me, he's also angry with you, Salem.
But for the sake of the few that did not vote, God will judge you. God will judge you.
You are just a sorry loser, Salem. But allow me to counsel you. If your vote didn't count, I wouldn't have spent over 50 billion naira buying them. And to those who didn't vote, they have no voice before God or men to even demand any good thing from a government they did not partake of. You have continually underestimated the power of your vote. The Almighty would have been unfair if he had put your destiny in the hands of mere politicians. If the roads are bad, check your vote. If the schools are failing, check your vote. The health, agriculture, and security that you all needed are contained in that one vote that you cast. Selling your vote is bigger than selling your right or your conscience. What you sell in bits and pieces when you sell your vote is Nigeria. My Lord, I rest my case.
This is a justice system that has never been used before. It is a wake-up call for all of us. Let us not expect anything from people who buy their way to power. If we make the process fair enough for the right candidates, they will make their tenure fair enough for us, and vice versa. Our votes are the most powerful institution that there can ever be. That careless or sold vote can make the labor of our heroes past be in vain. That's one vote you sell. That one vote you sell can make a mockery of today and mortgage tomorrow. It is time to stand up to the responsibility of fixing Nigeria. I am responsible, and so are you.